Good morning everybody. Welcome to another video. This is Coach Elias from Enhanced Athletes, and today I wanted to talk about something really important. So you're trying to get into bodybuilding, you don't know where to start, but you found a coach or you're about to hire a coach and you have nothing. You don't know exactly what you're doing, you just want to transform. Well, I gotta be transparent. I gotta show you guys, before you dive in, the reality of bodybuilding. And this is what it is. Well, first off, you're gonna need money. You're gonna need money to build your cycle. Yes. You're gonna need money for food. Yes. You could put on any t-shirt, any, trunk to work out. You don't even really need a freaking membership in the gym, which I never did. My entire transformation was based on dumbbells and limited equipment, but I was willing to die for it. So as long as your mindset is the one that's willing to die for a goal, you will make it. You don't need expensive equipment. Yes, it's a luxury. It's awesome to have everything at your disposal. It's amazing. But you do need to train. Now, one thing that you have to, I'll break it down in 3 bullets. There's one thing you have to think about. If you've never trained, or you train and you think you're training hard, you're not training hard. That means you have to do something different that you've never done before. So for you, maybe working out is doing 4 sets of 10 for biceps and triceps, 8 sets. Guess what? No bodybuilding pro, IFBB guy, or anybody that reach, really massive physique or huge structure is doing 8 sets. Unless it's really heavy and it's like a warm up. So in this case, you have to break inside your brain this thought and start believing in yourself. You have to do something different. This means you have to train. We're talking about training maybe 2 hours a day. You could break it down in two workouts. You always start with your heart and you end with your soul and your muscles. So my advice is, if you're doing 8, double that. If you're doing 16, double that shit, because that's why you're not seeing results. The other thing, second bullet, you want to build a cycle, but you don't know where to start. Hire a coach. Now, why? You're gonna have a lot of side effects if you don't know what you're doing. You're gonna go into Reddit and all these other forums that they just throw people out. They like to laugh when they post. They'll tell, oh, take a whole bottle of D-ball. Guess what? People will be doing that. Oh, pin your... And people will be pinning right there. Or pinning your ear or your neck or some shit. And people will be doing that shit for real. I've got clients that have pinned in some crazy areas that I'm like, dude, that is dangerous, man. They would use like 1.5-inch syringes to pin their chest. They don't know better, man. That's why I'm here. You need to know what you're doing. You need someone to guide you, use the right gauges, use the right, amount of equipment that you need, everything at your disposal, where to get it, how to stay, use the universal measures, to stay really, healthy. I'm talking about like when you're actually using a syringe and everything, you have to use alcohol, wipe a certain way. It's not doing this. Guess what? If you're doing that, you're wrong. You have to spray one side, back side. That is proper. That's in the medical test. If I go in the medical test field and I get my license again, they're gonna be like this. Oh, how do you do this? How do you pin? So, okay, let me do a pin, right? I'm doing canalizing, whatever. And if I go ahead and I spray the freaking alcohol and I go like this, and like that, I pass. But if I go like this, and then I pin, dude, I'm just messing, the skin, the dead cells, everything's like going back into there. I'm not doing anything. You're gonna look at the napkin, it's gonna be like dark, and you're like, oh shit. But guess what? If you do it like this and like that, that's proper. So that's how you prevent having, some serious infections and stuff, because we're pinning every day, and part of the second bullet is building your cycle. These cycles are expensive. You could build a cycle with 5K. You could build a cycle with $10,000. You could build a cycle for $25,000. But you need to have everything at your disposal. I'm talking about OCT, PCT. Think about it properly. If you're buying one peptide, one vial of peptides, it's not going to work, man. One vial is not going to do you anything. You need minimum 10 vials. That means a whole pack. That's how you do a cycle with peptides. So in this case, it's not about the conformity of what you have and what you don't have. It's about doing it right, spending your money in the right place so you get results. So the day that you pin, that means you have to freaking train harder, right? Yes, because you just spent a lot of money. And of course, you're gonna always start with test beds. Always. If it's your first cycle, just run testosterone 2 times a week and see where that gets you. But if you've already done this and you don't see results and you need results, this means you have to climb up to glory and start something new. And that means you need to add some compounds and switch them out. So when you build an anabolic matrix, you have a lot of things you need. And this is why the cycles are 5K, 10K, 15K, 25K. But the good thing is, I know how to make them where you spend really, really low amount of money. Not like what I did. Because my cycle was about $150,000+, 45 weeks. But I was willing to die for it. Did I put a credit card in? Yeah. I found out a way to make money, man. Because I wanted to transform. I was just not going to give up on my life. I wanted to be the best me I could be. And I'm still working in progress, It's not like I'm the freaking craziest IFBB pro or pro in the world, or I've gone to a competition and got first place and everything. But you know what? I came far, man. You can come far too. I was 347 pounds. I lost 177 pounds, 45 weeks. It's possible. Everybody's like, no, that's not possible. So the third bullet, people are going to start getting in your way and telling you, no, this is bad for you. Well, it's time freaking wake up. Open your eyes. Get the fuck out of your comfort zone. Think about this. You only live once. Are you going to stay in your ass and be the same human you are right now? Are you going to fucking stand up and fight like a motherfucker and do the fucking shit that you need to do and fight for your freedom and be the best you could be? It is time, man. You cannot sit in your ass and think that shit is gonna happen magically. You cannot pin and without working out and think that shit is not gonna happen. It's gonna happen if you actually put in the work, if you actually put in the knowledge, if you have a really good coach that could help you. And dude, I'm telling you, the results are gonna be incredible. But you have to freaking get off the freaking couch and start working out. Make a plan of action. Get organized. And after that, the sky is the limit. There's nothing on earth you cannot accomplish. Nothing. Even if people get in the way and tell you. So third bullet, to finalize, right? There's going to be family members. Everybody's going to get in your way. They're going to try to destroy your diet. They're going to try to tell you, no, let's go eat out. No, you have a lifestyle, man. You're taking care of your health. And let me tell you something, just so you could freaking hush them all up. Steroids, they're not bad, dude. That's the best thing I've ever done in my life. I'll tell you why. I was taking Tylenol every day for pain. And my freaking SGOT levels, which is your liver enzymes, are gonna be skyrocket, almost 900. I was just like, oh my God, your conditions are so bad and this. I'm like, man, I must be doing something crazy. Guess what? I dropped the Tylenol and I said, let me try, gear, steroids. Why not? So I found out I needed a little testosterone, TRT, boom, bam, my life changed. And the best thing of all, I could include something like Anavar And my freaking liver enzymes, no matter how freaking far of a dose I take, because I've taken up to 150 a day of Anavar, they come up beautiful, man. I'm talking about like 36, 46. Doctors like, how do you do that? Well, there's ways to mitigate. And that's the last bullet. You need to mitigate every single side effect using chronic and logical reasoning. So if you do that, you use critical chronic thinking, like something freaking intense, and you put logic into everything you're doing, you're gonna understand the nature of the human tongue and understand it perfectly. You need someone to not find out for you, like Google it and shit. You need someone that could look you straight in the freaking eyes and tell you and respond to every single question that you have. The minute you answer, it starts. So the minute you ask, it starts. And that's how you know you got a good coach. So try me. Or try somewhere else. You're gonna find out. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna conclude with that. I'm just looking over here because I got a couple of clients that need their cycles to be like less than 2K, a little bit less, and I help them. I got someone, one of my best clients, his cycle's like microdosing, and his transformation is out of this world, man. So that's just to prove to you that hard training, a good anabolic matrix, low dose, using the right amount, could freaking elevate your potential. So, have a good day, enjoy your day, don't give up, and make everybody respect your goals. This is Coach Elias from Enhanced Athletes. You guys know I'm out.